What it does? Welcome back to Rise Reacts. Look, bro, it's been forever, man. It's been forever. It's been probably like 3, 4, 5 months, man. Bro, I'ma just keep it straight up with y'all. My house caught on fire. My whole house caught on fire. I came home one day. The side of my house was just gushing out smoke, man. I lost so much, bro. I done lost dogs. Y'all know I'm a dog breeder, man. I done lost dogs. I done lost most of my personal possessions. I didn't even fell out with family, man. So all of this been going on within the course of like 4 or 5 months, but I'm finally getting back to a decent space where I can give y'all some decent content. Now, as you can see, my content room, I'm still getting my content room together. You can see a whole power vac, shop vac behind me. So, man, look, we getting back to the mix of things, man. You know what I'm saying? It's 2024. I want to start off strong. I want to start off right. So, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So, check it, right? Katt Williams. So, this boy been fooling. He been all on the blogs. He been everywhere, man. And without further ado, let's just get into some of the juicy points, juicy moments of this Club Shay interview. Let's get straight to it.
Lowbrow comedians come here and disrespect you in your face and tell you straight up lies. I'm talking about things that have never been heard in all of Black Hollywood. They feel comfortable sitting here and lying to you about it.
You gonna set the record straight?
Are you kidding me? You let Ricky Smiley sit here and you said out that mouth, you stole Friday After Next, the one I was in. I wish all of America fumbled a bit when that happened. And then he said some stuff that we haven't heard in.
Bro, first off, you can easily forget Ricky Smiley was even in Friday After Next. He definitely played the crackhead Santa Claus, but that was not a significant role at all. If anybody stood out in Friday After Next, it was definitely Katt Williams and maybe Terry Crews. Those are the only two people that really stood out on Friday After Next. After Craig and Day Day, of course, you know what I'm saying? But Ricky Smiley was that. You'll forget he was in a damn movie.
100 years in Hollywood, you ain't say nothing. This man told you he had Katt Williams' role. He was gonna be Money Mike. And Katt Williams was gonna be the Santa Claus. Now three quick points. You mean in Hollywood they cast a 5'5" black Santa Claus that weigh 145 pounds? That's your story. Your story is the Ricky Smiley that couldn't even do curse words because he had a Christian fan base. He was gonna play the pimp. Why you didn't ask him why has he played a woman in more movies than he's played a man?
Uh-oh. Well, I didn't know he...
Hey, Katt got to get this off his chest, bro. Katt got to get this off his chest. He mad, man. He mad, and hell, I'll probably be mad too. You trying to discredit me. Especially a Ricky Smiley. Bro, no, Ricky Smiley is not even in the talks of comedians. You wouldn't even think he's a comedian. So for him to try to, throw a little salt on my name, which I imagine he did with Katt Williams, man, yeah, bro, I have to come up here and set the record straight too, bro.
He shouldn't be able, you wouldn't let a athlete that been on steroids talk about one of the greats. Ricky Smiley can't act because Ricky Smiley can't act. He told you the story about when the movie came out. Where did he say he watched it? At home. He wasn't even at the premiere. You telling this man, you stole that. Oh, so he could get his name in the same sentence with a great one. It is sad. He was just that bitter when we were shooting it. He told everybody, it should have been my role. Everybody on the scene. Why do you think no cast member has ever said anything?
He couldn't have played that role like you. I thought he was...
Sir, no one... Why no... He was with KD? He beat up Terry Crews? Why nobody know this story? You talking about in Hollywood, they switched off roles. You take this and he... What? So Ricky Smiley knows this. It's because, well, why would he lie? I don't know why liars lie. But I can tell you this. We auditioned in Los Angeles.
Yes.
I was audition number 201. 200 black comedians auditioned for the role of Money Mike with me. You're saying all 201 of us was auditioning and you had already had the role and had already shot the role in 4 days?
Somebody lying here, bro. Somebody lying. Now, Katt could be lying because you can't put that past nobody. But, I mean, if somebody is bitter about a situation, they tend to be the ones that lie about things or exaggerate certain things, you know. But we need to hear Ricky Smiley part. But until then, let's continue with Katt, baby.
The truth of the matter is, the Money Mike in the original script got raped in the bathroom. And that's what Ricky Smiley was okay with.
Oh.
Katt Williams had to take the risk in front of the studios and the cast and our powers that be in his very first movie and say respectfully, humbly, guys, if we're talking about anything else, I have no credibility and I have no pull. But we're talking about comedy,
right,
where I have all the credibility and all the pull. The problem with Friday After Next is we're trying to make a classic comedy. And this comedy involves a rape. And rape is never funny, no matter who it happens to or what the circumstances are.
You're right.
If you would allow me to allow us to do this movie without a black man getting raped in it, I promise you that it will be twice as funny as it would be with him getting raped.
Hey, and that was a fact. I don't know if y'all vividly remember the scene where Terry Crews came in the bathroom and we thought he was about to do his thing with him. That was the most hilarious thing at that time. The simple fact that he grabbed some pliers and grabbed Terry Crews' nuts with the pliers and walked him out the party. Walked him out the party. Bro, that whole scene was an absolute classic. Walked him out the party and I vividly remember he was about to hand the pliers off to Craig. He said, look, as soon as I let this big bohemian dude go, he gonna try to catch me and do that stuff to me. So, bro, that was just a classic scene. Anybody, I think I want to watch Friday After Next now. But I can wholeheartedly agree that was the catalyst of the whole movie. That part right there. So we got to give him credit for that. Because after that, that's what made Katt Williams a household name.
So
my bad for talking a lot.
Considering that's the real story, why would you bring up that story? 35 members of the cast and crew have never brought up that Ricky Smiley was going to play Money Mike. No one ever saw me put on a Santa Claus suit. We got a wardrobe department. They made a Santa Claus suit for me. Why that wasn't in the bloopers? Why? And here's the other thing. Everything that Money Mike said, Katt Williams wrote. So what Ricky Smiley say on his? You can't say my lines, I wrote them. That's how I already know that I'm going to be funnier than you. What he told everybody was, Katt Williams, don't nobody know who he is. I'm on the radio. I'm with Steve and Said. Everybody know me. That's what he told everybody that would listen to on the set. That's the truth of the matter. He was so egregious, not now, then. He was so egregious.
Bro, look at this guy, bro. Look at this guy. This is the last dude I would ever want to get drunk around, get drunk with. Because if he decide to cut the hell up, oh, he gonna cut the hell up. And ain't nobody gonna stop this dude. And that's that. Ain't nobody gonna stop him. He gonna cut up until somebody bigger and better can come in and stop his ass. And who would that be? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? And I doubt he could take that. That was just a little excerpt, you know. Back to it, you did.
The truth don't need motivation. I'm just saying I can't let these dudes lie. Cedric sitting here telling you why he ain't a movie star. He over here look like a walrus. You didn't say nothing. He can't even get his arms off his stomach sitting over here. Why I'm not a movie star. What?
It's a situation.
He never wrote anything. Remember, when Cedric the Entertainer starts, he's supposed to be singing, dancing, and telling jokes. That's why he's called the Entertainer.
Right.
We found out he can't sing, can't dance, and doesn't write jokes. He did 4 comedy specials. They're so bad, Shannon, they're not available on Netflix or Tubi. Can I say that again for the audience? They're so bad that they're not available on Netflix or Tubi.
You don't think Say's a good comedian?
The world doesn't think that, sir. I have 12.
Nah, I gotta pause Katt there, man. I actually like Cedric the Entertainer, bro. He got like a nice, clean comedy edge. You know what I'm saying? I really like Ced, bro. I hope he don't go too crazy on Ced.
Comedy specials. He has 4 specials that are not available on Netflix or Tubi.
It seems to me, Katt, that you had a lot to get off your chest.
No.
You wanted to set the record straight.
Winners are not allowed to allow losers to rewrite history. I don't say any of these things if my name is not breached by these people on your platform. If you give a liar a platform to lie, then I'm not being messy by saying, hold on, that never happened, it's untrue, and there are hundreds of witnesses for each thing I'm saying.
Hey, he make a valid point. If somebody can come up there, you know, say one thing and it's not true to somebody that was brought up in the conversation, he got every right to come up there and set the record straight. He got to set the record straight. So set the record straight. He did.
So let me ask you this. What is your relationship with Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, and Cedric the Entertainer as you sit here currently?
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't 3 random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions is because of Steven said he would tell anybody that, listen, they got a gang on that side. They know what it is. They know who the gang is. Why Earthquake not in movies? Because he's illiterate. He can't read. And they found that out when they gave him a show and put the cards in front of him. Like, all of these dudes are co-entwined and they share secrets. And this is the age of truth. And the truth doesn't need to be scared of the fact that people tell lies. Katt's on. The truth is the light.
I need to have another one of these.
Amen.
Gee.
Bro, I know Katt little ass drunk as hell, bro. I know he drunk as hell, bro. He half the size of Shannon. He drinking just as much as Shannon.
No, I'm getting on here.
Right.
After that, I don't really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
Right.
We good now?
Because the people want to know, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
because
I was gonna ask you that.
Because in 30 years I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
You will tell it.
no, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. Not the guy that raises black children and ain't never done a hard drug in his life and don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Katt because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script. How? That's why I'm saying, that's why I can't let Ricky Smiley say he was supposed to play Money Mike. Because I wrote the words for Money Mike. I designed the hair for Money Mike. I collaborated with the wardrobe department and made outfits to make sure that no one in America would be wearing what Money Mike was wearing. I told him to go get the Prowler. I then told him to paint it purple. I told him don't have an actor playing a pimp. We could get an actual pimp, Archbishop Magic Don Juan to play. Like, I did far too much work for somebody to come years later and try to tag along just for their own self-aggrandizement.
Why didn't Cube set the record straight? Terry Crews could have set the record straight. Mike Epps could have set the record straight. Why none of them?
Damn. It's been this little gnat flying around. I don't think I got him.
Set the record straight.
That's what you were supposed to ask him when he told He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, you know what the number one job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen. They all do the same job. Why do you think Gary Owen can't cross over and he already white and been in comedy for 25 years?
Because he had a black wife, goddammit.
If what I say ain't the case. It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the
So, bro, Katt wildin'. I'm joking with y'all, man. Let me stop saying it. Talking like that. Look, Katt Williams was for sure wildin', bro. And I really hope nothing crazy happened to him because he kind of revealed a lot. And we don't even really know what he know. What he did was he just came and debunked everybody that has came on there and said something about him or a situation that he was in. But we don't even know what he knows for real. You know what I'm saying? So for the next few months, we really got to keep our eye out on Katt because first off, I'm sure his next special going to be crazy. Secondly, I would be surprised if some freak accident happened to Katt. You know what I'm saying? We know how this world works, man. So we got to protect Katt at all costs. Once again, y'all, man, if anybody's watching this video, I appreciate y'all clicking this video per usual. Once again, like I said, my apologies for the massive delay, but you know, a big traumatic event happened to me, so I couldn't make no videos for X amount of months, but I'm back. I promise you, I absolutely promise you that this shop vac will not be behind me. The next video I drop, I just want to drop something for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. So till next time, I'll holler.